Chapter 4: The Flow of Abundance, Living in Alignment with Wealth. Introduction. Abundance is not a distant treasure to be hunted, it is a natural state of being to be allowed. It is the default condition of life when you are in alignment with your deepest purpose, your core values, and the universal, rhythmic flow of giving and receiving. Struggle and strain are signs of resistance, not prerequisites for success. This chapter moves from healing the past to actively co-creating your present. It offers practical, profound tools to help you identify and gently release resistance, align your daily actions with your soul's intentions, and settle into the effortless, graceful flow of abundance. Here, you learn to stop pushing the river and instead, to flow with it. 1. Understanding the energetic flow of abundance. Abundance, in its truest sense, is not synonymous with the accumulation of money. It is a state of being that arises when your energy, thoughts, and actions are in harmony with the natural, creative flow of life itself. Imagine a river. When you resist the current, by clinging to the riverbank out of fear, you create immense tension and exhaustion. When you try to force the river to flow in a direction it doesn't naturally go, you meet with struggle. But when you relax into the current, trust its direction, and paddle with intention, you move forward with grace and ease. Money operates in the same way. When you resist, through fear, control, or unworthiness, or force, through frantic, joyless effort, you create energetic blockages. When you align, money flows naturally, like water finding its way to the ocean. Abundance is an inner state of alignment that then manifests in your outer circumstances. 2. Recognizing your unique blocks and resistance. To live in the flow, you must first become a compassionate detective of your own resistance. Blockages are not failures, they are signposts pointing to where healing is needed. Common forms of resistance include fear of success. If I become wealthy, I'll lose my authenticity, be judged, become a target. Fear of failure. If I try and fail, it will prove I'm not good enough. Better to not try at all. Identity loyalty. In my family, we're just not lucky with money. It's who we are. Scarcity mindset. There's a limited pie, and if I get a big slice, someone else goes hungry. Resistance is felt in the body before it is fully understood by the mind. Notice it as a tightening in your chest or stomach when you consider a new opportunity, a mental fog or procrastination when it's time to take action, a critical inner voice that lists all the reasons something won't work. By observing these patterns with curiosity instead of judgment, you create the first, crucial space for change. You are no longer the resistance, you are the awareness witnessing it. Case study: Mark's fear of visibility. Mark was a gifted energy healer whose sessions brought profound relief to his clients. Yet, for years, he struggled to raise his prices beyond a minimal level, despite high demand and transformative results. Through introspection, he uncovered a hidden block, a deep-seated fear of visibility. His inner script whispered, if I become too successful and visible, I'll be in the spotlight, criticized, and ultimately rejected. This fear, rooted in a childhood experience of being shamed for showing off, kept him playing small and financially limited. His healing began when he started a daily practice of affirming, it is safe for me to be seen, prosperous, and powerful in my purpose. He visualized himself helping more people from a place of expanded influence and financial comfort. Within months, he not only doubled his rates with confidence but was also invited to speak at a major wellness conference, expanding his practice beyond what he had thought possible. 3. The sacred energy of giving and receiving. Abundance operates on a fundamental cosmic principle, the cycle of energy exchange. Giving and receiving are two halves of a whole, the inhale and exhale of a healthy financial life. When you give with a genuine, open heart, whether it's money, time, praise, or help, you affirm your belief in a universe of plenty. You open a channel through which energy can flow back to you. When you receive with genuine gratitude and grace, whether it's a paycheck, a compliment, or a gift, you complete the circuit. You honor the giver and declare yourself worthy of life's blessings. Fear or guilt interrupts this sacred flow. Hoarding money out of fear contracts your energy, like holding your breath. Giving out of obligation or with strings attached creates energetic debts rather than free-flowing cycles. The goal is balanced, joyful circulation. 4. Practical alignment exercises. A. The flow journaling practice. Each morning, before the day's demands take over, spend 5 minutes with your journal. Write down 1. 3 financial gratitudes. I'm grateful for the client who paid promptly, for the discount I found, for the ability to buy my child a new book. This starts your day from a state of sufficiency. 2. 1 inspired action. Today, I will follow my intuition and reach out to that person. Or I will spend 30 minutes working on my passion project. This aligns your actions with your inner guidance, not just external demands. 3. 1 fear to release. Today, I consciously release the belief that I must struggle to earn money. Naming and releasing a fear disempowers it. This practice sets your mental and energetic GPS for the day, training your brain to spot opportunities and operate from a foundation of gratitude. B. The wealth visualization. Your subconscious mind cannot easily distinguish between a vividly imagined event and a real one. Use this to your advantage. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Imagine yourself in a future moment of ideal abundance. Don't just see it, feel it. Engage all your senses. Visualize money flowing to you from multiple, unexpected sources, effortlessly. See yourself receiving a check, finding a perfect opportunity, or being gifted something you need. Feel the emotions of this reality: peace, joy, excitement, and deep security. Now, feel into the energy that allowed this to happen. Sense your own openness, calm, and trust. Feel yourself aligned with your purpose. This visualization isn't wishful thinking, it's neurological training. It changes your brain's expectations, aligning your subconscious mind with the reality of flow, thus making you more likely to notice and act on opportunities that match this new expectation. 5. Aligning actions with soul-level intentions. Alignment is more than a feeling, it is expressed through action. However, not all actions are created equal. Inspired action feels light, clear, and energizing, even if it's challenging. Forced action feels heavy, draining, and comes from a place of should or fear. Before taking a significant financial or professional step, pause and ask yourself these alignment questions. Does this action honor my core values? Does it feel inspired and soul-directed or forced and ego-driven? Does this choice create more energy and freedom, or does it lead to drain and constriction? Actions aligned with your inner purpose create momentum and often yield results with surprising ease. Forced actions might generate short-term gains but often lead to long-term burnout and a feeling of emptiness. 6. The art of trusting life's timing. One of the greatest causes of financial anxiety is the belief that everything must happen according to our personal timeline. Abundance is often delayed not because it isn't meant for you, but because your emotional and energetic readiness is still being calibrated. Perhaps a financial goal hasn't manifested because you need to learn a crucial lesson first. A better opportunity is still taking form. You need to heal a core wound to be able to hold the abundance without self-sabotage. Trust that life has an intelligence far beyond your linear planning. Patience in this context is not passive waiting, it is an active, mindful state of readiness, preparing the vessel so it can hold the wine when it is poured. 7. Meditation for embodying flow. Try this 5-minute meditation daily to anchor your system in the frequency of flow. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and bring your attention to your breath. Visualize a beautiful, golden, liquid light flowing from the universe above, entering through the crown of your head. Feel this light, warm and radiant, filling your body, cleansing every cell of resistance, fear, and striving. As it fills you, imagine this light radiating outward from your heart, creating a spacious, magnetic field around you, a field that effortlessly attracts opportunities, synchronicities, and wealth. Silently repeat, I am in harmonious alignment with the infinite flow of abundance. Opportunities, wealth, and joy come to me in perfect timing and in perfect ways. This practice directly reprograms your nervous system to be a receiver of abundance, moving you from a state of seeking to a state of allowing. 8. Releasing attachment to specific outcomes. A major block to flow is rigid attachment to how and when your abundance should appear. Attachment generates anxiety and control. Release creates space for miracles. This does not mean abandoning your goals. It means holding them lightly. Focus on being the person who is aligned with abundance, peaceful, trusting, and purposeful. Taking inspired actions that feel good and right. Remaining open to surprise. The universe may fulfill your desire for security through a different path than the one you rigidly envisioned, perhaps through a new partnership, a creative idea, or an unexpected windfall, rather than just a linear raise. Trust that consistent alignment is more powerful and less exhausting than obsessive goal chasing. The universe rewards being, not just striving. 9. Gratitude is an alignment ritual. Gratitude is the most direct way to tune your energy to the frequency of abundance. It is the act of acknowledging the flow that is already present. Each evening, make it a ritual to reflect and journal. What financial support did I receive or notice today? Where did I experience effortless flow or a helpful synchronicity? What forms of abundance were present in my life today that had nothing to do with money? For example, love, health, beauty, friendship? When gratitude becomes your habitual lens, your mind makes a fundamental shift from perceiving lack to perceiving sufficiency. And what you perceive, you perpetuate. 10. The energy audit, identifying your personal flow blockers. Just as a financial audit reveals monetary leaks, an energy audit reveals where you are resisting the natural flow of abundance. Set aside 30 minutes of quiet reflection with your journal. Ask yourself, where in my life do I feel consistently drained, frustrated, or stuck? For example, a specific relationship, a daily task, a recurring worry. What thoughts or beliefs are associated with this feeling? For example, this is a struggle. I have to do everything myself. I'm not good at this. If I released my resistance in this area, what might become possible? For example, if you dread invoicing clients, the underlying belief might be, asking for money is uncomfortable and confrontational. The resistance is the discomfort, not the task itself. Acknowledging this allows you to address the real blocker. 11. Case study, Sarah and the Art of Allowing. Sarah, a life coach, was a master of doing. She worked long hours, marketed aggressively, and constantly strategized. Yet, her business had hit a plateau, and she was exhausted. She was pushing the river. During a retreat, she was challenged to practice allowing. For 1 week, she was forbidden from initiating new outreach or creating new content. Her only tasks were to respond to incoming inquiries and follow intuitive nudges, like reaching out to one person she genuinely missed. It was agonizing at first. But by day 4, a former client, whom she hadn't heard from in years, referred 3 new clients to her. An idea for a program came to her during a walk, fully formed and effortless. She realized that her constant doing had been broadcasting a frequency of lack, while allowing broadcasted trust and fullness. Her business not only stabilized but grew with significantly less effort. 12. Embodying the wealth frequency. Alignment is a felt sense, a frequency you embody. You can consciously cultivate this state through simple, daily frequency shifts. Posture of openness, several times a day, check your body. Are your shoulders hunched? Arms crossed? Jaw clenched? Consciously relax your shoulders, open your palms, and lift your chest. This physical posture signals open to receive to your subconscious mind. Language of flow, replace I hope to get. With I am open to receiving. Replace I'm waiting for. With I am preparing for. This subtle shift moves you from passive hoping to active allowing. Celebrate others' success. When you see someone else thriving, instead of feeling envy, a contraction, practice feeling genuine joy for them, an expansion. Say to yourself, their abundance proves that more is possible for me, too. This trains your mind to see the world as abundant. 13. The alignment check-in ritual. Make this a brief daily practice, perhaps during your morning coffee or evening wind down. Close your eyes, take a breath, and ask. 1. On a scale of 1 to 10, how aligned do I feel today? Don't judge the number, just note it. 2. What one thought, belief, or fear is pulling me out of alignment? 3. What one small, inspired action could I take today to move 1 point closer to 10? This 60-second ritual keeps you conscious of your inner state and empowers you to make daily course corrections toward flow. Chapter Summary: Living in Alignment. Abundance is an energy. Money flows to those who are a vibrational match for it through their inner state. Resistance, rooted in fear, blocks wealth, while gratitude and inspired action open the channels. Emotional alignment, purposeful action, and trust in divine timing are the ingredients for effortless flow. Living in alignment allows you to become a co-creator with life, not a struggler against it. True wealth is then measured not only in dollars but in the profound peace, clear purpose, and joyful presence you experience every day. Journal prompts for Chapter 4. Where in my life do I feel the most resistance to receiving more abundance? What is the underlying fear? What is one small, inspired action I can take today that feels aligned with my purpose and brings me joy? How can I hold my big financial goal with intention but without tight-fisted attachment? List 3 specific gratitudes from today related to financial flow or non-material abundance.